Episode 7. Immediately after Alpha Liam left, Nicole fell to the ground shuddering and gulping in air. That was the most intense moment of her life. What the hell did that devilishly good-looking man have over her? Why was her body melting under his touch and gaze even after he had said the worst words anyone had said to her in a long time? "Breathe in, breathe out," she huffed, fanning her hot face. He also made the most ridiculous statement she had heard in a while. What did he mean by that statement? She was going home with him? He may be an alpha, the most ruthless alpha known to the werewolf world, but Shane was her mate. Despite the disparaging treatment he was giving her, she was still his. They were fated mates. Just breathe, she muttered to herself and placed her hands on her beating heart to calm it. She couldn't understand why, despite all the assuring words and thoughts she was giving to herself, she still felt afraid. Her body trembled, her heart thrashed within her chest, and how her wolf was going crazy in her subconscious. "There she is," a snarky voice hissed, as the door of her dressing room flung open. She was taken aback by this suddenness and moved further away from the door. "Where have you been? Do you not know that Alpha Shane has been looking for you all over the place? Have you now forgotten your duties as Luna of Crimson?" Nicole released a breath she didn't know she was holding and gathered herself to her feet. She looked at her intruder for the first time, and it was one of the Omegas Shane had been with. Nicole rolled her eyes, then stared at her reflection in the mirror, pretending to ignore the young girl. "Bitch, are you listening to me? Are you deaf or are you dumb? Alpha Shane has requested that you be at his side immediately. And you are ignoring me," she ranted. Scoffing, Nicole continued to pretend like she was adjusting her face. The young werewolf growled, "You're cocky, huh? You are cocky because you know I can't do anything to you right now. Well, watch what happens after the party." With that, she stomped out of Nicole's dressing room and banged the door close. It took Nicole a whole lot of self-control to keep herself from bursting out into laughter. She always enjoyed putting those nasty girls in their places, even though she knew the repercussions would be dire. She chose not to worry about that now and even ignored Shane. She allowed herself to fall onto the comfy couch in her dressing room and then exhale. The past few days had been total bliss for her. Shane had been too busy with his grand party, and she had been lurking in the shadows and avoiding him completely. "Ugh," she groaned. "All this will be over when that ruthless Alpha Liam returns to his pack." She massaged her temples with her eyes shut, wishing that, by some miracle, something would happen and extend his stay. At least that way, she would have a couple more days of freedom. At the thought of Alpha Liam, a cool shiver snaked up her spine, causing her to sit upright immediately. Why was the mere thought of him making her body react like that? She laughed grimly as she remembered his threats. He was not only rude and wicked, but also out of his mind. Because why would a normal-thinking person believe or even threaten to take away the Luna of a pack?
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.